All right, for our invocation this morning, Source Creator, be our partner in life each and every day to keep us focused on love, receiving and giving, both to ourselves and to all those around us. Bring healing for the darkness in all its forms to raise up the perpetrators so they stand down and free the tormented. And with that, we're going to sing our first hymn, which is 269 in Wings of Song, and it is Go Tell It on the Mountain. All right, yeah, nice job, everybody. All right, so we'll have some announcements now. I am, first of all, Sue Brewer. I'm the president of the Board of Trustees, and you're so lucky. Just kidding. Um, Anyway, our speaker today is Barbara With, and we're lucky to have her as well. She will be channeling our partners in spirit and giving us some great advice and telling us where to be going and where we have been and what's going to happen next. So that is our speaker for today. Now, other announcements. The spiritual book group is today after lunch. What time are you going to do it? Hold on.
We're going to be at about 12:15, I think. And so we're reading The Universe Has Your Back, and we're going to treat it like a book club. So we'll read it this month and then into the next month. It's a great little book. It's especially great because it talks a lot about the Course in Miracles, and it's a great way to get into the Course in Miracles without starting the heavy lifting of the Course in Miracles. So we hope to see you.
Thanks, Debbie. All right. So another thing, we had a speaker a couple of weeks ago, Vinod Gupta, for those of you who were here and those of you who watched it on Zoom. Vinod contacted me and said he would like some feedback from those of you who were here and would like to give him some comments or suggestions or whatever. There's a sign down, there's a clipboard downstairs, and you can write your thoughts, feelings, suggestions, whatever on that, and I will make sure that he gets those. We're going to have that down there for a couple of weeks because we want to have people give their feedback. So that's important work for him. And next Sunday is Robert's mini retreat. Do you have an update on what you're going to do this time? we have February.
Yeah, okay, so this is first Sunday of every month, and next week, I think we're just going to kind of keep the flow going. We were, last week, we were really focusing on bodhicitta, really sort of this aspiration to awaken this great love and compassion that can help everybody, helping yourself first to establish that, but then letting that light grow. And one of the things I talk about is that this light of bodhicitta, just a little spark, you start with that aspiration. It's the same as this tremendously bright light that we discover when we die. And so I'm talking about the complete path. I'm responding to what people need, but right at the moment, I think we're really going to focus on bodhicitta because that's a good meditation practice, and also just sitting quietly, peaceful abiding meditation as well. And but if there are specific needs, I'm very happy to accommodate. And one of the things, I come from a Buddhist perspective. I'm a Dzogchen practitioner. But this is open to all spiritual practitioners, and as a church, this brings the community together. So the more we can practice together, the more we multiply our intentions of love and compassion and unity as a community. We're a very diverse community, and we need this. We need to be able to sit in meditation, and it's just these are practices that you can learn, and just doing a little retreat, 2-hour retreat is considered very brief, very minimal. Sometimes people go on 3-day retreats, week-long, month-long retreats, just on bodhicitta alone. So we're just getting a little sampling from this, and 2 hours, it feels like it goes way too fast. But I hope those of you who have been attending, I hope you're finding benefit. So. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you, thank you. Now, this is normally where I say next week's speaker is, and Dan Rogers from the cities and a past member of our church was going to speak, but he is not feeling well, and his plan was he was coming here to Duluth to visit with people or have things going on. However, not feeling well and having his plans fall through meant he's not going to be here next week. But he will come eventually. Dan will come and visit us again. So at this point, I'm going to say, if any of you know of somebody who'd like to speak, you want to speak next week, Robert?
I mean, I'm here.
He's going to be here anyway, so we can go with Robert. All right, wonderful. Thank you, Robert. And big news, huge news, number one news. Don't try to go in and out the bottom door. It only opens that far. The concrete outside of that community room door has heaved, and that door is not operable at this time. I really worked at trying to get it to open this morning, and that was futile. So thank you all for your patience with the back door, and just remember the front door is open. So please use the front door. Now, are there any other announcements? I do have one more. On the fifth Sunday when we have months that have a fifth Sunday, which is March, our first one, we are going to try to show movies. And we do have one lined up for us, and that's going to be, for those of you who know David Geese, I can't nearly get close to his height. And he has a movie he wants to show us, which you will learn more about in the coming up days. So be prepared. We have that coming up on the 30th. Any other announcements?
I'm going to be gone this next Sunday and until March 11th. And Jerry's going to be in the rehab center at Benedictine. If anybody wants to go up and visit him, he goes to memory care downstairs on the first floor, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until 3 o'clock. But anytime after 3 o'clock, he'll be up on rehab center. It's on the second floor. You go in at.
I should have had you do this. Yeah, so
He would
Yeah, so Gina's going to be gone for a couple of days, a week. And she is letting us know that Jerry would love for you to come and visit him anytime after 3 o'clock up at the Benedictine's Rehab Center. So, and then also if you're going to be gone on a Sunday, right? So if anybody wants to grab Jerry and bring him down for Sunday service, please let Jean know so we can get that arranged. Any other announcements? All right, so let's move on. All right, so today we're going to read our principles right now. Okay, the principles you'll find on the white card. I can't see from here. So, our principles. We believe God is an eternal source and creator of all and is present in everything. Our eternal soul, endowed with free will, grows through many lifetimes. Communication occurs between the physical and spiritual worlds. Prayer and meditation strengthen our connection to the divine. All healing comes from Source. Seeking this for ourselves and compassion for others' suffering is the highest priority. Because we are all one, what we do unto others, we do unto ourselves. The choice of love is always open for every soul. Living these principles leads us to grow in divine love. And speaking of divine love and highest priority of healing, we talk about our healing bowl. Every day, every hour, every moment, that healing bowl generates energy to help heal the names in that bowl, whether you put a name in physically on a piece of paper or whether you put it in through your intention. So make sure that you have, if you have anyone you need to pray for, put that name in our healing bowl. And with that in mind, do we have any prayers?
So I ask for prayers for the warriors of truth, the angels of light, and the defenders of humanity, that they are protected and guided by Spirit as they stand tall in their courage, as they protect all that is good in humanity.
I would ask for prayers for my wife Lori. She's still in extreme pain, having a very difficult time walking, and may need surgery. So she's having a really difficult time, and I do have to say, I asked for prayers, and she felt better the same day, and I thank you.
Continued prayers for Lori, awesome. Now, I don't know the outcome from our prayers last week for Laura's brother-in-law, but Laura Whitney's brother-in-law was very, very ill, and she was not here last week because she was going up to help him. And she said in her text to me, prayers for an easy transition. However, we have not heard whether or not that transition has begun or not. And hopefully our prayers for Barbara With did their job last week, that she is feeling better, because last week she was feeling very sick. So if we continue those prayers, she will continue to stay well, hopefully, right, Barbara? All right, and prayers for Jimmy. Kathleen's baby is having some mobility issues. We want to make sure that whatever Jimmy needs, please give him that strength to heal in his mobility issues. Any other prayers for us? So at this point, we're going to do something completely different that we haven't done for a while. What? Oh, what's that? Oh, Carol. Sorry.
Okay, this is once again for my friend Laura Tonkin, and she's had cancer or whatever, and she's been having chemotherapy, and she's been having this and that, and she sent me an email. This is getting harder and harder. Just prayers for her as she goes through all this physical stuff that hopefully is really healing her. Sounds tough, but anyway, prayers for Laura. Thank you.
All righty. So pull up your little white card here. On the side that says opening hymn, closing hymn, there is a prayer here for spiritual healing. And I'd like to read that so we can intensify the feelings of the prayer bowl to all who need. I ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part. I ask the great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. We put our trust in the love and power of God. And with that, we're going to sing In the Silence, and then we will have just a moment of silent prayer, and then Barbara will do our healing meditation and her channeling for us. Page 74 in Wings of Song. Namaste. Welcome, Barbara.
Good morning, everyone. This morning, we're going to combine the meditation with the channeled messages. So if everyone will just get comfortable in your seat, close your eyes, and turn inward. Start to be aware of your breathing. And as you breathe in,
We can't hear it, Andrew.
as you breathe in, feel the air filling up your lungs. And be aware of your skin. Feel all of the nerve endings in your skin communicating with each other. Feel all of your veins pumping blood underneath your skin.
Hey, Barbara,
Yes?
we can barely hear you. We've got you on high.
Oh my.
So please, please, we'd love you to start over.
Well, is this better? Is this going to be enough?
Much better.
Okay. All right. Let me check. So turn your focus inward and take a big breath and be aware of your skin. Feel all of the nerve endings communicating with each other. Feel the blood pumping through the veins beneath your skin. Breathe deeply. And as you breathe in, imagine the light coming in on your breath, filling up your entire body. And as you exhale, release all of the doubts, all of the tension, all of the worry. And imagine now that you are in the center of the earth. You're safe and protected in your own compilation of consciousness. And imagine there's a gravitational wave flowing from the center of the planet to the surface. And as you take a breath, imagine you're stepping out onto that wave and you are surrounded by all of the reflections, all of the particles that are going to become your world. And as you surf your way up that wave, imagine the I am calling all of your particles to you. And suddenly sound is born. And you can hear the song of the universe impelling life to take shape. And relax and let go. And as you continue up that wave, imagine now you are in the intellect, the chaotic cacophony of creation. And as you continue to flow, you come up into your physical body through your hippocampus in the back of your neck. And all of that life force is so powerful and so sacred that it creates your physical body. feel your body teeming with this life, your organs, your blood, your bones, the whole operating system, including your mind and your heart and your feelings. The I am manifest as you. And imagine that that wave continues on out into the heavens until it reaches the edge of the Earth's electromagnetic field. And using your breath, take an inhale as you feel yourself moving up, up over the planet. And as you're there in that beautiful panorama of the earth, look down and imagine that you see the deer and the rabbits and your beloved pets. Imagine you see the fish and the whales and the dolphins. And imagine you can see all of the creatures of the air, the eagles, the songbirds. And look down and see all of the flowers that will soon be blooming. See the trees and the gardens. And as you look at the planet, see all of the humans living together from the same source, riding the same wave, creating the sacred physical body, a gift of God. And as you're perched up there, looking down at this incredible creation, the garden, fill yourself up with a breath of love. And as you exhale, send all of that love, all of those prayers into all of those creations, the animals and the birds and the reptiles, the trees and the flowers, and especially the humans. And as you do that, as you rain the sacred love down upon humanity, feel the joy in your heart knowing that all of those humans are a part of you. From the very worst to the very best. And love them. Especially the ones that you're finding difficult to like. And as you go up over the North Pole into the planet, into the void, then let go. Go of your body. Let go of your emotion. Let go of your thoughts. And just be in the void. with the I am of who you are, centered in love. And just listen. Listen to the music within you. Listen to the voice of God within you. Now imagine you're in the center of the planet, in your own compilation of consciousness. And in your hand, you have a golden thread of light. And you're going to use this light to paint your world. You're going to paint your trees and your dolphins, your flowers, the fish, and the eagles. And use that beautiful thread of light to draw from the earth's energy of compassion. And know that everything that you are creating is your unique creation. You are the artist. The light is the paint. And your life is the canvas. So now, as you step out of the compilation onto that gravitational wave that's flowing, see everyone else surfing that wave next to you. See everyone in the church and at home together as a community, focused on the same intention, is to create and become love. And feel the joy of being together as you're surfing up this wave into intuition. The voice of God cheering you on. Go be you. Go be love. And now this force of all of you together with the same intention. Imagine yourself going through your intellect and the complete chaos of thoughts, descriptions, judgments, projections. Take a breath and to surround yourself with the peaceful love of God. It keeps you protected from the chaos and focused on compassion. And as that wave passes into the lens and into your bodies, feel yourself all together creating this moment. Together connected in the church, on Zoom, in the center of the planet, together in that beautiful intuitive space, wandering through intellect together, focusing on the thoughts of the higher power, and then coming out into the church, sitting in your pews, aware of being human, as well as very much aware of being divine. And breathe into your wholeness and your connection. And let this expansive, compassionate view infiltrate your inner world so that when you leave the church today and you step out into that world, feel the whole operating system, not just where you are today, but feel the depth and the breadth and the truth of who you really are. And make that commitment every day that you are going to work for the good of all. That you are going to take action in self-love, because when you love yourself, you can project that love onto all the planet. Namaste. Slowly come back and open your eyes. Namaste. I think that was their message.
Was that the message of the Partners in Spirit there, Barbara?
Yes, it was.
And that was that. How lovely. Thank you. Thank you, partners. All right. At this point, can I get a couple of people to bring forth the baskets? And if you don't already know, these lovely little envelopes are for if you want to put some cash in here, you can do that and put your name on there if you want to. It also allows you the opportunity that if you want this particular donation to be part of your membership, we don't ask for a specific amount of money for members, but if you want to make it part of a donation towards your membership, just make an indication on there on that. And if you haven't become a member yet and would like to, there's a little place on here where you can put your name. Go ahead, you guys. You can talk, you can go while I'm talking. You can put your name on here or ask one of the board members. We have Jean Quacco, we have Debbie Guitar, we have Carol, we have Steve as an extended board member. And I'm on board. So you can always ask one of us about membership. So thank you for being our partners in spirit. And Jerry, it's your turn. All right, Jer, I'll hold that. You hold that right there.
I got it.
Right by your face. Oh, let's turn around.
Yes,
Yeah, there we go. Right by your face there, Jer.
I will. Everybody sits and relax.
They're not,
Oh, yeah, another. Okay.
come on, Markety Mark.
Come on, Mark.
We're gonna make you work for it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. All right.
And so we come to a place within ourselves. In your heart, in your spirit, whatever you feel the goodness that you are. Feel the light that you are, the compassion that you are, and all the hope for yourself, your family, and all those around you. And as you feel that, feel your heart, feel the spirit that you are, that comes here, that comes with you always, to feel the light, compassion, and love that you've always been and will always be. We are grateful that you're here. We are grateful for your heart. We are grateful for the spirit that you are. And we are all together in the oneness of light and compassion and love and peace and joy. Together, we're together, always and forever. Amen, amen, amen.
Thank you, Jerry. Woo! All right, so we have another hymn, which is "'Tis a Gift to Be Simple." What number is it? 338 in Wings of Song. Should we do it again? Do it again. Awesome. Okay, so at this point, let's say our church affirmation, which is on the white card. All right, ready? We totally accept the belief that God is in charge of the affairs and direction of Lake Superior Interfaith Community Church. As our thoughts of trust and joyful anticipation join in harmony with the thoughts of all members of this fellowship, we attract the right ministerial leadership and people to our spiritual community. And what are we? We are grateful. All right, let's sing a song, everybody. Get up and form your circle, and while you're doing that, I'll give a benediction. Source Creator, help us each and every day to find the best expression of our soul, to be rewarded in our lives with the flow of abundance, to keep us safe, protected, supported, and have all of the benefits of the financial security to help us continue expressing the highest versions of ourselves without fear and without worry. Amen. All right, I'm going to sneak right in. There we go. All right, Martha.